So sing along when you can. That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me What's
going on? Most badass broadcast, all in all land. I'm Tommy C. This is Shot from the Point, Monday through Thursday, or actually Sunday through Thursday, 9 p.m. or 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's 9 p.m. my time. All right, here's my idea. Me and my broadcast partner, Casey Neistat, Screensaver Neistat. That's what I should have called him. Screensaver Neistat. That's what I should have called him. But yeah, then I would have offended Jeff. That would have been a smart move. All right, here's the deal. On days where there's slow news days, what I've done in the past is like, me versus the fuckheads call. I'll be honest with you. I don't get enough hits. This doesn't look like it's working that well either. So, anyway, here's the plan. We're going to stay a little topical. A lot of people yesterday didn't get to talk about H2O Delirious or what have you. All right? And I'm going to allow them to do that. I'm also going to inject this sort of thing that's going on with Casey Neistat. These are the topics that will take place right off the bat, right? And after we get a few of them in, oh, shit. Then I'll let you guys run this damn show. Because it's basically your show. You take the direction, fan called, fan approved. So like I said, slow news days, I'm going to let you guys run it, but I'm going to give you a little structure. That's the right way to put it. A little structure. Right? What's going on, fuckheads? Vagina's vagina. Gathal, Oscar, Tommy Hairline died in the war. Fuck you, man. Look, I know my hairline's been like this since I was 20, so go fuck. And I'm 40. I would have lost my hair already. It's called a widow's fee. And I bet I could fucking snake your girlfriend. I promise. I could snake your girlfriend. I look good. Wish I had blue eyes like my kid. Then I really would snake your girlfriend. All right, let's take some calls. Let's start off with Nick over here, and we'll talk about. Let's talk about. I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
Well, I was going to bring up about the drama channels at the moment and how they reported the story yesterday, the Faceless story.
Sure, go ahead. That's good.
So,
I'm interested in that.
I've been thinking about this a bit, and I wanted to make a video almost actually talking about it, but it just seems that the drama channels have just gone so bad quality. It's getting worse and worse. Like Scarce's channel, when it came on, he doesn't explain anything about the name. He shows, it's Conan Exiles. You might have heard of it. Like, what kind of way is that of reporting the news?
It's
and
scarce.
Then he keeps. It's really so bad. I don't know how anyone watches it. Like, he just goes through his whole show.
I'll answer that too. It's scarce. It's scarce. He's funny to watch. He's funny.
Yeah, the only reason I'm laughing is because he keeps saying stupid shit.
That's why you watch it. Now you're figuring it out. Who's stupider, Scarce or you? You don't get it. I get
Probably
scared.
Me.
Yes. I get scared. Guy's making mad money. Yeah. All he does is sit around, smoke pot all day, wake up, and fucking hand him the news. I mean, he's got it better than you.
Yeah, he has, unfortunately.
He smokes a bowl and waits for Keem to fucking upload Drama Alert. Now he fucked up. Hey, look, he fucked up my story too. Do you see me mad?
Yeah. It's not even so much about being mad. I just think it's just bad because I don't even think he realizes that he's funny in that sense. He just seems to do it. He doesn't seem to do any research in anything. He just does his reporting, and then it's funny because he's an idiot.
I wouldn't say he's an idiot, but
maybe that's a bit too far.
He's like the last guy. Like, he's a guy that sort of fell into his line of work. You know, I mean, he just sort of fell in his line of work. He was trying to be a pro gamer, which is kind of hard, and he got in there. And I remember during the Scares Keemstar interview that. And I don't know that maybe some other people can shit because I wasn't around then and I don't know too much about esports. I'm kind of learning now. Scarce accused Keem at one point. I have no loyalty to fucking Keem, so I will talk anything behind the scenes. I don't give a shit. I don't owe him a fucking thing. At one point during the Scarce interview, Scarce said, "You got me kicked off my team," which I assume meant his eStore teams. And I was expecting Keem to say, "No, I didn't." He goes and he was like, "Hell yeah," and he gave the explanation. I just don't remember what it was. He's like, "Hell yeah, I did. Fuck you," you know. So there's, it's, I don't know. That's kind of funny. I don't know. It's like, I think I like Scarce. I don't think Scarce likes me. I don't know. Colossal was way meaner than I was. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why. Because
no one understands.
You know why I think Scarce doesn't like me? And I think Scarce doesn't like me because he fucked up my story so bad. Now, Tommy C is a guy that says a lot of horrible things about a lot of YouTubers. He's always saying horrible things. Like, give it a little context, please.
There's no such thing as context in Scarce as well.
Yeah, I guess. But I love his show.
I don't know. I mean, I just find that even the quality of the whole thing is low. I mean, with Keemstar's one, he's got an actual setup where he goes, and it looks good. In Scarce, it just looks like he's sitting in his bedroom. I
think Scarce would say Keem works too hard.
Maybe.
Yeah. All right. Good call, Nick.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about Casey Neistat now. All right. Casey Neistat. Mr. He cut a deal with CNN. Mr. Vote for Hillary Clinton. Call out your friends if they don't. Yeah, that's the Casey Neistat. The guy who totally doesn't wear sunglasses all the time to, hide his putrid face. And I don't mean that in a derogatory manner. He's not a good-looking man. His face is putrid. Wait a minute, I just proved Scarce right, didn't I? Oh, well. Yeah, like he does, those sunglasses are there for a reason. The reason is he doesn't want to take them off. Sunglasses are cool. Oh, it's Casey. Well, anyway, Casey, he cut a deal with CNN, and sometime this month, they're going to be doing something called no context news. They're going to put people on the left, they're going to put people on the right, and you're going to get raw news and agendaless news. And on the surface, you listen to Casey talk, and you're like, well, that sounds like honest. That sounds good. Casey's not the worst guy in the fucking world. But then you see CNN named attached to it. I watch CNN International here in Germany. It is a 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week anti-Trump propaganda machine. There is zero context other than Trump bad. That's it. There's not even people good. There's just Trump bad. It's just a propaganda force. That's all it is. Now, would Casey be try to do something where the left and the right sort of get their view, and maybe people in the middle are libertarians? It sounds kind of nice, and anything would be better than the Young Turks. But with CNN behind it, I simply don't believe it. I think what's going to happen is they're going to repackage news and tell you it's fair and balanced, and it's just going to have a left-wing slant. But it won't be as like in your face as like Cenk on the Young Turks. And every time you go to complain, and what they're going to hope is Casey Neistat is just going to repeat this fucking lie, because Casey Neistat responds well to teenagers. And they're just going to tell you, this is fair news. This is the straight up news. This is on the left. This is on the left. Fair news. Oh, well, Casey Neistat can fly a drone, so he must be telling the truth. I want to know what you guys think about that. If you guys want to get in the Discord, and I'll pull you up. What do you think? Casey Neistat, he's going to shoot straight? He was very gracious when Trump won, though. I did notice that. But I don't believe him. I don't really trust him either. He wasn't really supportive of PewDiePie until, the Avalanche came in, and then he got an H3H3's podcast or interview, excuse me. I don't trust old Casey. Well, I don't know if I'd go as far to call him a social justice warrior, but he looks like somebody who's tolerant of social justice warriors. Joe, you're on the air. Turn your stream
Hey,
off.
What's going on, Tom? I just turned it off. Well, I just wanted to say first, I think it'll be pretty good what Casey's doing. I think that he tries to be an honest guy. I think he's gonna, even though CNN does have a past of kind of fucking up the news and, like you said, 24/7, 7 days a week propaganda for hate Trump.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like you just said, Casey was pretty gracious of Trump winning, and even though he really wanted Hillary to win, clearly,
sure,
fucking video, he was gracious of him winning. And I think he's gonna try to steer. I think he knows that CNN is wrong for this, but he's not the top guy. He can't put an end to that,
Yeah.
But this is more in control, and he's more in control of this. And I think he's gonna actually. I think he's gonna try to put something together nice.
Well, I hope you're right. I'd like to see that. It sounds like a dream.
Yeah.
You know, here's another thing. It's a possibility too. They'll borrow Casey's credibility.
For sure.
And
for
I think the Democrats finally realize now that one of a big group they missed out on was the YouTube community, because they're clearly the ones in like whether they're in North America or Europe, they're kind of leaning towards the right.
It's like I remember Keem tweeted, he was like it was so smart of them to basically buy Casey Neistat, and it's like you just said, his credibility is so like insane and good, and
yes,
it was
that's exactly
really
why they
smart
did it, and that's exactly why I don't buy it, because maybe this is that they could screw Casey too. You know, we got you a 2-year deal. They got it. Maybe it starts off, well, this is kind of interesting. It looks like it is what it appears to be. And then it turns into a 24-hour anti-Trump thing. Yeah. And when you go to say, hey, this is not what you told us it was. Yes, it was. Look at Casey's sunglasses. They're cool. God.
Hey, let me ask you one thing. Do you think I never really read a real article about it. I just kind of heard about it on YouTube and whatever.
Sure.
Is this, I remember, of course, Casey stopped vlogging, trying to make more time for whatever's coming up. Is this what he was talking about with the Beam team?
I'm not sure. I can't answer that. I'm not going to sit there and lie to you. I don't know. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I read about this 2 days ago, and it was they were talking about March 15th, but that's been pulled. It's definitely coming in March though. So they're ready to roll.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, that's just a story you cross. So it very well could be. I'm not 100% sure myself. So
cool.
All right,
cool,
Joe.
cool.
Thanks for the call. Now I'm going to try to get to some uncommon callers, some guys I don't usually have in here so often. Your show, your call. Try to keep it on topic. Try to talk me out of keeping it on topic. So far, so good. We got Casey. Maybe we can do something on H2O and Faceless if you're interested. Let you guys can run the show. Wacko Zacko, I love your name. You're on the air. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up? So I think that I want to say about the Casey Neistat thing.
Mm-hmm.
Philip DeFranco has been mentioning that he's going to be bringing on his own news channel as well, which is kind of interesting. Like, he was talking about how he said that what is it? He said that in I think about a year or two he's probably gonna have it around. And so there's been a lot of people saying, is this gonna be in competition with Casey Neistat or?
Well, that's not the worst thing in the world. I trust fucking Phil Franco right off the bat more than I trust Casey. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I you know what? More news the better, I guess. I think more fucking news personalities to make fun for. Fucking Keemstar and Scaris make me a lot of fucking cash. Why can't fucking Casey's funny ass nose make me cash? You know, why can't Phil DeFranco with his very frighteningly pale skin
and his
make me
clickbait
money?
titles?
Yes, and his clickbait. Well, at least he puts his ghostly fucking skin in every fucking video. You can't see the way I look, but this is every Phil DeFranco fucking thumbnail, and I'm gonna do it for the audience now. And there's like 2 guys behind him. There's 2 guys behind him, and he does this. Yeah, tell me that's not it. So you have to watch that. That's on delay. You have anything else for me?
No, I think it's pretty much it. Just, great show, man. Keep it up.
Thanks, man. Thanks a lot. All right, we're going to get some other callers, as many as we can. It's the fuckheads. Fuckheads are in charge. Tone it down. Not much going on in the world of YouTube, trending topics, or gaming that I know of. So we'll put Chon on the air. Chon, you're on the air. You're on Shot from the Point. Chon, you're gone.
You're a loser. You're a loser. Always will be a loser, kiddo. A loser. And I said it right here. Money.
Loser. That's what you're going to get if you don't answer the thing. Dated rhyme.
Thank you very
I don't
much.
know why I put you on.
Oh, cheers, mate. First of all, I'd like to say, is it me, or is Casey Neistat's nose just fucking awful? It looks really, really big.
Yeah, it's not big. It's like somebody punched him really, really hard. He looks like this guy, this hockey. Whoa, I just lost my...
Yeah, your mic's just gone whack as fuck.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't
Can
know
you
what the fuck happened there, bro.
That
yeah,
was
I can hear
weird,
you now.
right?
Yeah.
That was weird. I
didn't get that. Sorry, it's me. Bad curse. All that shit.
Are you fucking with me? That's never happened before.
No, I'm not fucking with you. Do you think I'd fuck with you? You know, this is straight.
Yes, I think you would. Wow, that's weird.
Oh,
Anyway.
love you too. Just one thing I wanted to say. Your hair looks like you're from Greece, so please tell me more. Tell me more.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. I just wet it, and I combed it back. Go fuck yourselves. Let's put another guy. What do you want, Nick? Entertain me. All right, no, fuck you. All right, let's put some other people on. Jacob, you're on the air. Jacob Putz, whatever your name is. Jacob. Oh, Jacob, you're a loser. You're a loser. You're a loser. You're a loser.
You're a loser. You're a loser. Always will be a loser, kiddo. A loser, and I said it right here.
Can't do that. Bioshack, you're on the air. And
hey, Tommy.
And I don't know. I keep hearing myself. All right,
you're hearing it right now.
All right. That's weird. I keep hearing myself, but go ahead.
All right. I was thinking that I feel like Casey Neistat's new channel, or new news, or whatever it is, is going to be very similar to what Philip DeFranco's doing, where he kind of packages it as a non-biased news, and it turns out to lean more liberal. Which, I mean, it's Casey Neistat, so you can't really expect much.
Sure,
but
sort of like Franco. He's sort of center right. So you're saying Casey goes like center left.
Yeah.
All right. I'm getting background feed from your thing. So, and that's a good point. That's why I had to ditch the call. But yeah, and be honest with you, I'd sort of be interested in that. Well, Casey Neistat. If that's what's got to pace, maybe they are trying to, a lot of people are accusing DeFranco of moving to the right a little too sharply. I think he's being forced to the right because you got all these social justice jackasses. They hear a story they don't like. They're calling people Nazis and fascists. So I think I don't think Phil DeFranco is naturally on the right. I think he's been pushed there. I wonder if the same thing will happen to Casey because all the social justice warriors are going to expect him to kind of toe the line. And I don't know if maybe Casey's his own man. He's made enough of his own money. Kevin Snooza, you're on the air. Yes, haven't heard from you in a while. What's up?
Well, hockey's over, so I'm going to be watching this
show. My God, your voice cracked. I knew this would happen one day.
My voice didn't crack.
Yes, it did. It sounds dramatically different.
It does?
Yeah, it does. Your voice cracked clearly. I could go batch it up with some old tapes, believe me. It wouldn't be very hard, Snooza. It wouldn't be very hard. Okay, what's on your mind, Dopey?
I wanted to ask you what you thought about that, I guess the guy that tried to jump off a building.
Yeah, he survived, huh?
Do you think that was staged?
No,
or do you think he tried to kill himself?
No. I think those guys looked horrified. I didn't, look, I do comedy, and I thought that was pushing it. I decided not to cover that at all or make fun of it. No, I don't think it was staged. What was the guy? Was that Jesse Wellen? That wasn't Jesse Wellens, was it? Yeah.
No, I don't think.
I forget who was somebody on Twitch. I don't know who the fuck it was. I can't remember. I really pushed that story out of my thing because it was really disturbing, and that would have been much my reaction. I don't want to get banned on Twitch, and then when it happens, like holy shit, and those guys look like fucking holy shit. It's always tragic when that happens, but no, I don't. I tell you what, if they did stage it, maybe all the outrage over H2O Delirious and Faceless should go that direction. Thanks for the donation. Anyone else knows Tommy kind of looks like chunky Nick Kroll? Fuck you. Not chunky.
No more DJ Bad Boy?
No, I'm kind of. It's old news. Nobody knows who DJ Bad Boy is, man.
Wow.
That's what it is. The fans cycle in and out now. You're like an old timer. I don't think I'm going to be ready until April. You know that? To come back on hockey.
Well, at least you'll be back for playoffs.
Oh my God, you sound. Maybe you got a new microphone. That's it.
Probably.
You don't sound as nasally as you used to be. You don't sound as nasally.
Well, maybe because I'm not the snoozer that I once was.
I bet you are. And you know what we'll do for old time's sake?
Blow me up.
Yep. Yeah, not the snoozer you once were. It's not the snoozer we need. It's not the snoozer we need. It's the snoozer we want. I don't know. I was trying to make a Batman reference. I failed miserably. So don't make fun of my hair, fuckheads. Most of you guys are gonna be bald and doing nothing and have done nothing, not traveled anywhere or done anything. You're gonna be locked in a marriage. Your wife hates you. Your kid hates you. You're not gonna have a YouTube channel. You're not gonna be cool like me when you're 40. You're not gonna have done anything. You're not gonna be a part of history. So you make fun of my fucking beautiful brown hair all you want. And just remember, when you're 30, forget 40. So basically about 10 to 12 years from now for most of you. Well, I don't know. Take it from gross score.
You're a loser. You're a loser. Always will be a loser, kiddo. A loser. And I said it right here.
Yeah. And that guy knows what he's talking about. I said it right here. Dubious. Which will come out first? The new Catch 33 or a hockey video? It's a bit of Chad, Pooner Man, Frenchie Man. Let's say Monday. I think the reason you're not getting it is because Colossal is Crazy is doing an actual video release, and I wonder if that video release is like the same length that Alternative Reality. I'm not saying it's Alternative Reality too. In fact, I'm pretty sure it isn't. Neistat looks like a goblin. Yeah, he does. He painted him green. He's definitely covering something with those Ray-Bans that you buy in a goddamn Quick Check. You know, outside of Philadelphia, across the Ben Franklin Bridge. They look like Ray-Bans, the cheap ones. You know, they're probably worth fucking $300. Casey Neistat. I really wouldn't have had a problem with this guy at all had he not said call your friends out. I mean, I don't care if he votes. I don't even care that he goes on and told Hillary how to vote. You know, or said I vote. Excuse me. Let me rephrase that. I don't care that he went out and said vote for Hillary. I think it'd be a better choice. It's the sort of the threats that I didn't like. The threats. Star Killer, you're on here. No, you're not. All right. Excuse me. Toast, you're on here.
Right, two things. Fuck Casey Neistat, that pandering piece of shit. Second of all, H2O and fucking Faceless.
Fuck them both, huh? Toast, you there? He freaked out. He probably pulled his microphone out. That's right. Clown says the new Catch 33 would come out on SoundCloud tomorrow. Okay. I thought we were gonna. I guess we have to do it that way. We have not been able to make one. JMAA, you're on the air.
Yes, hello, Mr. Laughing Track, I guess.
Hi. How are you?
Yes. I really think you don't really mind asking you really off-topic questions just for a change. So
sure.
I'm going to ask you just for this out of curiosity.
Sure.
What do you think about a YouTuber called K-Bos? I think that was his name, but I think he roasted YouTubers like Wild Spartans and I'm Alex or the fucking Sword. And I pretty much think I guess he's outside of the entire commentary community circle jerk. What do you think of him?
I don't know who he is. I thought I saw something I thought I heard something through the windmill that Wild Spartans got roasted. But I didn't, when I asked for, I forget where I was. It was a chat room or on Twitter.
Yeah, pretty much he actually roasted like people like Wild Spartans and the last video was on I'm Alex. Pretty much.
Really?
I think he's pretty much kind of becoming like kind of my hero because
really?
he will pretty much go against the fucking circle jerk that is the Wild Spartans and fucking Chops.
He doesn't know. I guess he doesn't know any. How many subs does he have?
What do you mean? I'm Alex.
No, this new guy. What are you talking about?
I don't really remember. Like 20,000, some shit.
Really? And he got 20,000 on his own. He didn't know anybody.
Well, I'm not really sure. I mean,
well, we have to.
I guess he's pretty much on his own, basically, because he's basically outside of the entire commentary community circle jerk. That is the most usual kind of shit.
Yeah,
I guess that's my perspective on the actual thing.
I want you to send me a DM in here. Send me a DM and send me the videos. Maybe I'll take a look at it. I'm interested, but I can't comment on it. I don't really have any. I mean, obviously, I've had some beef with Alex, but I'm offline. Me and Alex are okay. You know, I'm not afraid to criticize Alex.
Just.
But I don't
find the channel in just a while.
I don't dislike Alex, but you know, Keen plugged him, huh? Well, I gotta be honest with you. I'm all for a guy that. I mean, there is some of this in the commentary community that you can't there's certain guys you can and can't. It's kind of unspoken because they're your buddies or this, that, and the other thing. It's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty much my case. I used to criticize YouTubers that mostly nobody will dare to actually criticize over.
Yeah,
the main problem is that not really much people are really used to that kind of YouTubers.
Oh, wait a minute. Cabos. He was the one that supported Keem on the he's the one that supported Keem on the grade A under A thing, right?
I'm not really sure. Never heard about it.
I gotta do it because we say it in the
just chat. Recently heard from him since I only seen the Wild Spartans video from his. Like honestly, that's the only kind of thing I really only saw.
You don't like Wild Spartans? I was gonna say H2O and Faceless fan base are a bunch of virgins. Okay, Toast. Probably so are you. All right, I'm gonna look into that, JM. I'll talk to you later, buddy. Thanks for the call. That's it, Cabo. I'm interested. I want to see it. You're in here. I don't know why. I expected anything else from a guy with 3 periods. Harassera, whatever the fuck your name is. You're on here.
Hasera. Hey.
Go ahead. What's up?
So I have a story, and I promise it's not going to be bad.
Go ahead.
You can trust me.
Shoot.
Okay. So it involves H2O and stuff, and I'll circle back to it. Back in the day, when Daisy was a mod for
Arma, right?
For Arma, yeah. We had a base, like all my high school friends and I did.
Yeah.
So a opposing German base, funnily enough, thought we were stealing from them when in all actuality we were hacking. And
okay.
So the mod,
at least you're honest.
so the mod came over and destroyed our entire base, started picking us off one by one. You know what we did?
What?
We rebuilt the base. So that's what Faceless should do. That's what Faceless should do, because now that he has so much more fans, he could just revive the series, say, hey, we're going to make the tower better. We're going to put it on a private server this time.
Yeah.
And it's going to be so much better. And it's going to be 10 feet higher.
You got it. The wall just got bigger. But do you have any sympathy for him? That this was a server that was really only meant, or I guess the password was only given.
Not really. I mean,
it
goes back to what I was saying. Like you take that risk even when it's YouTubers. Sure. I mean, YouTubers are really fucking shitty now. Maybe it feels like
they were
5 years ago.
They were mostly pissed off. They weren't crying a river. If you noticed, I didn't criticize them that much for crying a river. They were Jollivy about it. It's the fans that were ridiculous, and in fairness to the fans, most of them are just pissed off because the series got canceled. Boo fucking who, I know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying that should be their next move, is just make another series, because they can make more money.
I think they will. You know what? I got to be honest with you. Faceless did. Look, the fucking crybaby fans that were like, you don't know how much time it is. You don't understand how things. You don't know how people feel. I don't give a fuck how you feel. I don't care how you feel. Give me the facts. Now, if you came at me like Mega Man did, where he gave me facts and honest argument, then yeah, okay.
Yeah, he was a good caller.
You think he was a dick? You think it was a dick move? I think you don't know how I feel, man. Fuck your. Who told you your feelings matter? You millennial cunt. They don't matter. They don't matter. Facts matter. You know, you've learned. You've been taught how to argue by saying like, who's a bigger victim? Like the fucking Faceless didn't even do that. Faceless' biggest issue was the way, and I don't blame him, was the way H2O responded. And I got to be honest with you, nobody was a bigger bitch than H2O. And I got to mention this, and I didn't mention...
This might all be staged.
I doubt that. Nobody's that smart in YouTube. Trust me. I used to believe that too until I fucking got in the inside. Trust me on this. That's all bullshit. Trust me.
Right.
I saw a video of saying that the entire drama, like the entire beta thing, was completely staged because there's no way this community could be so small where everybody would know each other.
If you just watch your podcast,
right?
you'd know it's not
Yeah,
staged.
but the community's that small and everybody knows each other. And I would have believed that prior to fucking June. 300 people on 80 likes. Come on, you cunts. Yeah, give me some more likes, baby. 300 people. You're enjoying the program, aren't you, baby?
There you go. I just liked it. There you go.
Thank you. Yeah, do what this guy did. Her heck yeah. Whatever her name is. Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
All right, what was I talking about? Let's get back to let's get back to what I was talking about. It's like this. I get them being outraged. I'd be pissed too. You're cutting into my money. All right, but they didn't act like babies, right? And they were more pissed about H2O acting all high and fucking mighty, And then they fucked up, and apparently this goes back to these guys took a shot at him. So that's what makes the kind of base destruction. In a game, it makes it fair game. But I got to be honest with you. I had fans of mine when I first stuck up for H2O 100%. I had several fans that were legitimately critical of my stance, that weren't rude, that weren't pulling the victim card, that weren't saying, you don't know how it feels. And they were showing me. They don't
fucking know you.
They were showing me screenshots,
H2O.
but they were showing me screenshots of H2O blocking them. Now wait a minute. Why were these guys nice to me, or at least critical in a reasonable sense? Thank you for the donation. Okay. Why were they so rude to him for he'd block it? I'll tell you why. They weren't. He was a pussy. He blocked according to Faceless, he blocked them on Twitter before they could even respond. That's a cowardly move. He's disabled ratings. That's a cowardly move. You start stacking this shit up, it's just like, what a bitch. What a crybaby.
Like you said yesterday, it's Kozdoff all over again.
Yeah, it's Kozdoff. And then he destroys these guys, their base, which they were fucking using as a project that was making them money, and says, you're just trying to use my name, make your own content. Motherfucker, you destroyed their content. That's a really ballsy thing. I'm not saying, all right, it's on a public server. That's a part of the game. You're supposed to be able to destroy shit. Yeah. But you can't say, stop fucking making a name off of me and make your own content when you fucking destroy the content that you make. That's what really turned me on this fucking guy. And here's the thing. He makes trolling videos. A lot of his stuff are trolls, and it's really, really funny. He's super talented.
He should know how to act like a troll at this point.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't know. He really just handled it wrong. But everybody's going to make money in the end, because you know what? We're going to build it a little bit higher is the smartest move. And I don't know that these guys won't. Look, when they made that video, the series is over, they didn't know that it was going to get on Scarce and Keemstar and all that other stuff. Now, things are different, They got an extra 100,000 or 200,000 views from it. So, it might have changed the whole thing. So that's the way I feel. I'm just really disappointed in H2O. Like I said, he just lost so many cool points for me. He actually lost, I thought the community was the biggest bitches, right? Right now, I think he lost more. Most of the people that were crying and whining to me were probably under the age of 15, probably, with a handful of fucking idiot adults.
I mean, that's who watches gaming videos.
He's 24. Anyway. What excuse does he have? And he was a bigger baby than the babies that fucking were spamming me and unfollowing me and unsubbing me over it. So I'm just very disappointed in H2O Delirious. I think he was one of the he's one of the funniest gaming entertainers around. But it's just not as cool to, I don't think I'll ever watch a video of his again. Because it's just oh, that was funny. And I'll be like, yeah, but he's a bitch. He's a crybaby.
Yeah.
He's acting tough now. And I can't, because I know he's a baby. And he's one of these guys that takes any criticism. You're just trying to do it for views. I'm sure this too. Yeah. All right, buddy. Good call. Good call.
Tommy and C wants to get pulled up, by the way.
I know he does. I'm going to wait to the end. He's going to have to wait. He's going to have to wait. Yeah, I guess I was a little worried that we're not going to talk about H2O. And that's I basically made my comments. If you guys want to bring it up, feel free. Especially if you have something new to talk about. That's the way I feel. H2O just you just put a bad taste in my mouth. Faceless, not so much. And if Faceless gets on it, I mean, if he doesn't build and rebuild and bitch, and just bitches on, which I don't think he'll do, they didn't strike me like that. They didn't strike me like those guys, And there is some truth that this was revenge on. Anonymous is following me. That's great. Just don't hack my computer. I know you don't forgive. Don't forget. And I just think, just get back to work and build the fucking thing again. I mean, I know it takes a lot of time. I know Russ takes a lot of time. But you guys be back on track in no time. Aries, you're on the air. Aries.
Hello. Hey.
Hello. What's up?
Hi. Sorry, let me mute your stream really quickly.
Oh, okay. What do you got for me?
Well, I've been a fan of H2O for a while now, and I've just like, I don't know. As you said before, like he never really gets into drama.
Yeah.
So I kind of like in the back of my mind, I kind of feel like he just didn't know how to respond to their fans attacking him. So he was just like, whatever, like just try to make a name off of me.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much what he did.
But
he didn't know what he's doing.
I don't know. It's like I want to hate him.
Yeah.
But
He's
at
too
the same
funny.
time, it's like he's really funny,
He's
and
really
I enjoy
good.
his content.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't
Well, I mean, I'm not going to judge you. Fucking go watch his content. Have I told anybody not to watch Keem? Have I told anybody not to watch, any of number of my enemies, I suppose? No, that's stupid.
No,
He's great. He's one of my favorites,
Yeah, I get, like, he definitely, like, he did not respond to that properly. He should have just been like, look, sorry, guys. Even if he might not have even realized it was theirs. And he could have just been like, oh, sorry, guys, my bad. Or, like, just a troll.
Yeah, or he could have owned it and said, fuck y'all.
Yeah, that's that too. And then it would have been like, all right, well.
Y'all. And then just
he
left
said,
the
fuck y'all, and
the
that's
dislikes up and not responded to the hate and then put out the video. Got even more fucking dislikes and then slowly but surely it just goes away.
I mean, I kind of had the same opinion about the whole Jacksepticeye PewDiePie thing.
What was that?
Because when Jack was kind of speaking out against him about the whole Wall Street Journal thing. And it just, like, again, like Jacksepticeye is one of those guys who literally never gets into any drama. So I assume at some point he was getting pressure from other news outlets for making similar jokes, or
he's a pussy.
Yeah, but I mean that's the thing. He avoids drama because it's not something he can deal with. It's not his bag. But he should have just stayed the fuck out of it. He just like. Same with H2O. He should have just been like either not responded or owned up to it and been like,
I'll tell you something.
My bad. Or
any
fuck
real
you.
any Irishman that says top of the morning to you is a fucking fraud. He sells Irish stereotypes. And what a shock. A guy that sells Irish territory, the guy that has green hair, that is who doesn't appear to be, doesn't stick up for his friends when they need him the most. What a terrible shock.
I think they're still okay. I think they're still friends.
I'd be okay if I was PewDiePie too, and I would be oh yeah, we're cool, and I would never tell him a fucking thing again.
It did seem like such a backhanded, like, fuck man, this guy literally created your career. Literally,
but he probably wouldn't have had like, what does he have, like 10 or 20 million? There's no way he has the subs that he does without him. I mean, there's no way I have 30K without Keem. There's just no way he has over, like, who knows? He's just like, there's so many people trying to make it in fucking gaming entertainment. There's so many people trying to fucking scream the loudest when they're playing fucking Resident Evil, right? The only people that can do that and get noticed are the guys that know the guys on the top. And that's the fucking truth. You think, like, I think I had 100 followers on Twitch before I was unbaited. So it pretty much works the fucking, and now I got 1,000, like 1,500, which isn't a lot. But I tell you something, it's a lot to get on your own, and like to sit there and, I don't know. I would think that he owes him a lot.
Oh, he owes him because even beyond
it's not like he, and before you guys start screaming and yelling, wow, Keem. Well, it's not like he fucked him over. It's not like he tried to fucking bury his channel or anything. But no, I find it disturbing, and something tells me
I do too.
PewDiePie's handling it right, because if PewDiePie would have went back and called him a backstabber, then you got people taking sides. What you do in a situation like that? You say, "Oh no, Jack, it's okay. Don't worry about it, Jack. It's fine." And then you just don't talk to him again, or you talk to him sparingly, and you certainly don't tell him anything personal.
No. Well, I mean, beyond the first shout out that he gave him, which was like the huge kickstart to his channel, he continued to do like collabs with him. Yeah. He would invite him on, like, for example, on his
obviously Felix liked him and saw him as a friend more than a colleague.
Yeah.
It's obviously he liked him,
He still constantly made references to Jacksepticeye, like, even jokingly, but it's still like you're constantly getting this exposure from the biggest YouTuber ever. And you guys are allegedly friends. Why would you speak out against him? Why wouldn't you just fucking leave it?
Because I want to continue to be special, and I'm afraid that my special would be taken away from me, and I wasn't willing to risk it for a friend. And I tell you something that hits home with me because I don't pat myself on the back for this. I've never patted myself on the back for this. I had to fucking stand up to Keemstar for Colossal's crazy, and I had to fucking go to bat from him. I could have very easily said, "No, Colossal, you did ask for that money, just to protect my ass." Maybe thinking Keem will keep me when they get rid of Colossal. I didn't do that, and Jack did. And Jack did. That's what really hits me home. That's why I put a backstabber in, because what Jacksepticeye did to me is agreed with Keemstar about fucking 30%. That's what it means to me, and that's why I don't like him. All right, I'll talk to you later, buddy.
Later, man.
Great call. Shadow Humor, what do you got? Shadow Humor. Thanks for the follow on Twitch.
Yeah, of course, bro. I just wanted to talk about that Going Darker video with Kirsch.
With Ricky, the one that he just made?
Yeah, dude. Holy shit, man.
I only saw one real quick. It was a video that it said like a gone sexual sellout, and then Ricky was in it. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, dude, definitely. The clothing one, Going Darker.
Yeah, it was great, dude. It's a fucking great video. What else you got, man?
I know. I just want to say, Casey Neistat is a liberal, sellout. And
sellout?
He's not a very good looking dude.
No, he's not a very good looking guy.
And yeah, I just want to say, dude, Kirsch is hot as shit, man. That's
Who?
all I gotta say.
Who's hot as
Kirsch,
shit?
Captain Kirsch with Vega.
Yeah, she's quite good looking. She's German too.
Oh my god.
Yeah. She lives closer to you than me too.
Yeah.
She lives in
that's
like
all I really
fucking
got for you.
Alabama or some shit, like in the middle of nowhere.
I thought she lived in Florida.
Is that it? I don't know. Oh, she lives by Vega?
Yeah, like an hour away from him.
Who knew?
Yeah,
all right.
I was giving Vega shit earlier about like not locking that down. I don't know what the hell's wrong.
All right, stop talking about personal stuff, you jerk. That's my friend. That's what I'm talking about. You got anything else?
Nah, man.
All right. Shadow, thanks for the donations.
Right,
I do appreciate it. I appreciate everything you do for the channel, man.
Yeah, of course, bro.
Big donator. Right here, Shadow. Shadow Humor. Great guy. Shadow Humor. Great guy. Big donator. Let's do this. Let's see. Oh, where's me gold? No, that's the wrong one. If you're in the Discord, you probably get that. Tommy at C2010. You're on Shots from the Point.
Hey, how you doing there, Tommy? You doing good today?
I'm spectacular. I'm having deep conversations with the fuckheads, and so far the conversation is quite enlightening.
The subject about Casey Neistat. I don't know what to think about Casey Neistat. At one point he's like a vlogger, and then at one point he's trying to back Hillary Clinton, and then he's all against Trump. And sometimes I just think he's just trying to pace us somewhere into this multi-million-dollar situation by trying to because honestly, I think really Casey Neistat probably wouldn't even collaborate with me. Probably thinks he's better than everybody else. He has that face.
Yeah, he does have that face. That's for damn sure. I guess you don't like Casey Neistat, huh?
I don't know. I'm an in-between guy. I like everybody. I try my best to collaborate with
Casey
everybody.
Neistat.
Well, if I would probably crap myself if DM me and said, "Hey, Tommy, you want to collaborate?" And I'm like, "I'll fly drones with you, maybe."
At least you're honest, Tommy. I think I'd work something out too. Come to think of it. At least you're honest.
Tommy, I just want to let you know
Sure.
I am going to Florida to the Wrestling Darling show.
What's the Wrestling Darling show?
It's down in Florida, and Wrestling with Regrets, I think that's his name. It's his event, and Grimm's Toy Show is going to be there.
No, I'm so happy to hear about Joe Cronin. Thanks.
I'm not talking about Joe Cronin. I mentioned Grimm's Toy Show.
Oh, I thought you said Joe's going to be down there. Did you not say Joe's going to be down there?
Yeah, but I know you don't like talking about him.
Yeah, well, who brought it up?
No, I brought up Grimm's Toy Show. Brought up.
I heard. I mean, so you said Grimm's Toy Show, and I heard Joe Cronin. Hey, chat. Did he say Grimm's Toy Show? I mean, he very well could have. I maybe.
Yes, I say Grimm's Toy Show because I know you don't like Joe, so you brought Joe up.
Oh, it was me.
Yeah, it was you.
You have called up.
I here's the thing, Tommy. I'll tell you what. I was sitting here screaming with myself, saying, "Do not talk about Joe. Do not talk about him," because Tommy doesn't like talking about that. So that was one thing I said to myself that I wasn't going to talk about
and
with
did
you.
It. He said Grams. Dead on Dave said Grams. Speedy Bird said Joe Cronin. He didn't say Cronin. A bunch of other people are saying horrible things. Yes, he did, Tom.
But I want to say, Tommy,
it's like 50-50. A lot of people think you said Cronin.
No, I said Grimm's Toy Show. I said Grimm Toy Show is going to be there. I'm going to get to beat Grimm. I challenged him for his World Heavyweight Wrestling Figures Championship of the World.
How are you going to settle
and
that?
I'm going to walk out of Florida with that belt.
How are you going to settle that? Are you going to play WWE 2K13 or 14 or 15?
No, I'm going to legitimately put him through a solid steel table.
Oh, you're going to put him through a table. So is he going to have a tables match?
I think possibly.
What's your finishing move?
My finishing move? Choke slam.
You're kidding me, right? You got to be like 7 feet tall to do a choke slam. Unless you're...
Hey, listen, Tommy. I'm a big guy.
Yeah, but I think I'm taller than you, and I don't think I could do a choke slam.
Tommy, I want to make this promise to you. Someday in the future, I'm going to come to Germany, and I'm not going to tell you I'm coming. I'm just going to find out where you live, and I'm going to sneak up on you.
And do what?
Just collaborate, drink with you, have a good time.
I thought you were going to give me a choke slam.
I'm not going to, Tommy, I would never choke slam the guy that's my protector.
I protect
him? I would never do that to you.
I can't protect you anymore. You hang out with Keemstar now. There's nothing I can do. You always go. You've been going to the dark. You've been going to the dark side.
I just pop in there and say hello to him. I'm not really his.
Yeah.
I just talk to him once in a while, but I don't really chill with that guy.
Why don't you tell him? Tell him, go sue him. Remember I told you not to sue him? Go sue him. It's okay now.
Yeah.
Sue him. Go ahead. Sue him. All right, Tommy. Really good call, buddy. I appreciate it.
And thank you, Tommy. You have a great night.
You too. Take care. Tommy NC 2010, everybody. Joe, check him out right here on YouTube. Over 100,000 subs. Tommy NC 2010. And we're coming to like the year anniversary of the whole Leafy. I think it's like a year this week. Oh no. The Tommy NC controversy. One of the biggest stories of last year. Wow. What a difference a year makes. Wow, I was getting... A year ago right now, I was getting tons of shit from Leafy fans. Like bombing my dumb show. And yesterday, Leafy left me a message and said, "What's up?" What a difference a year makes. Confused Omen. Confused Omen, you're on the air.
Ooh, first time ever.
Yeah, first time. Are you you're going to say first time in a long time? That's always a good way to start it. No. Okay, go ahead.
This is like my second time I've gotten to the incoming call.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to start out with a little story. It was on Rust. We had this big base on big server. And it was super OP. We had at least 12 armored doors, and we desperately wanted someone to raid us, right?
Yeah, right.
And it turned out like the only times people came at us, they had water pipe shotguns and like a few satchels.
Mm-hmm.
It ended up happening. The admin just raided us and then deleted our base. That
wasn't very nice of him. So he cheated.
Yeah, no. He was kind of a cunt, you know.
I guess so.
And then he banned one of my friends because he kind of roasted him.
Yeah. Were you guys cheating just like the other guy?
No, it was completely legit.
So you'll never know. You'll go your whole life and you won't know if that base is raidable. You may have built the perfect Rust base. No way in. The greatest Rust mines on Steam could not crack this, but you'll never know because of this goofy admin who is probably just jealous of your perfection. By the way, how's things going in the girl department, bud? I'm just like too nervous. I've always been a quiet, nervous guy. At least I appreciate your honesty already.
Yeah, but into the whole H2O Delirious thing, I've never really watched him.
Mm-hmm.
He seems kind of funny. They could have turned that whole situation into like they didn't have to end their series. They probably won't. Like that'll be kind of their thing. Like how can we make it better and keep on going? Or they could have started some kind of like war with H2O, you know?
Yeah, I suppose. But they don't strike me as they sound like honest nerds. Let me check his website. Faceless, YouTube. Let's see if he's putting out any videos. Since the other thing came out. I mean, I can't imagine. Why shouldn't he?
Faceless or
our last
H2O?
video is 3 days ago. Nah, I would be next to shocked if they make a video pulling the victim card, right? I think they're going to go out and say, we didn't think we were going to do it. I know our last video, but, I've talked to some other YouTubers. We also keep letting out that Max Mofo was involved in this as well.
Yeah.
We
haven't said Max Mofo.
This guy's got a hell of a channel here, man.
Faceless?
Yeah. A real, quality gaming channel.
Yeah.
CSGO on 360 featuring the skin. He gets a lot of famous YouTubers. Good stuff. Maybe I should subscribe and check. I'm gonna sub. Let's see what he puts out. I think the smart thing would do is just keep moving on. Keep it moving.
Do you know before he H2O did he put out the video before he started deleting tweets and stuff? Do you know?
Did he put out the video before he started? I think no. I think the video came out. I think was it yesterday, and no. So all this stuff controversy happened between Friday and Saturday, and I think the video came out yesterday. If it didn't come out Saturday late night, so yeah, a lot of the he was apparently according to Faceless, he was blocked on Twitter before they even spoke. So he was basically, he was doing something shitty, and in the video that he made, he kind of sort of backs off a little bit because he realizes this might piss some people off. This might make some people mad, and he kind of backs off. So
I mean, I don't know. I don't know why.
The whole thing is it was totally unnecessary, stupid.
Yeah. H2O, how he reacted was he could have made it so much better. He should be a troll or professional at this by now, right? I mean, he's been doing this for a while.
I think he's had a very easy road, and he hasn't had to fight and scrap. And I think he just probably a lot like fucking our buddy Kostiff. I don't think he's had to fight and scrap, at least on YouTube. I don't know about TK. I'm not going to say that about TK. I mean, obviously graduating law school is probably not easy. But I think when you go to these sort of red herring defenses, that's the best I can come up for them. Hey, dude, why'd you fuck up my shit? You're only doing this for views. What do you mean I'm only doing this for views? Damn it, I fell for the red fucking herring. No, you're supposed to say, motherfuckers, they got nothing to do with views. You blew on my base. That's my fucking bread and butter, you motherfucker.
Don't make money off my name. You took our content. you just put it into the fucking ground.
You know what? I think that's what really turned me at the end of the day, because I was first of all, I was aggravated with the fans that were screaming at me. And then he said, you're doing this for views. And it just, I really wish I really wish I could fight Justin Chandler for charity. I really want to. You know what? Instead of tapping out, you have to scream at the top of your lungs. I'm not doing you weren't doing this for views. I'm a bitch. And then I like to MMA fight him. Even though I'm a fan.
Yeah, if he didn't react the way he did, do you think that all the dislikes he got originally from the video, did he deserve those? If he didn't act the way he did.
Did he deserve? I don't know. I'm not a big for mob mentality. It's not I don't know if he deserved it, but he asked for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if he deserved it. Because I don't support the overreaction. But if you do something shitty, you got to own it. I'm so sick of people doing fucking kind of edgy shit or badass stuff or saying fuck you, and as soon as somebody goes fuck you back, they're all rolling around on the ground trying to draw a red card from the referee. You understand?
Yeah. No.
That's generation today. And that's what H2O did. He did something kind of fucking shady. That's why I come from a hockey background. If you do something shady, you trip somebody up, and what the fuck you trip me for? Drop your gloves. And you got you got one fucking choice, right? To hold your man status. You got to throw those gloves down, right? Nowadays, you run away.
Yeah.
after there's so much starting shit and running away. It's like I've never seen anything like that. Used to be, and you know what? You know why I think it happens? I think the penalty isn't as severe as it used to be. I think rolling on the ground, drawing the red card, it's an infection from European men, by the way, especially the ones in the mainland. And I think it's affected North American kids like a poison. And I think, you know, I think our buddy H2O Delirious has been infected by it too. And it makes me want to, I'm getting angry just talking about it and thinking about it. It just, ugh. I want to vomit.
If that was a troll, I would own up to it. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I would be like, fuck you. You blew up my base. End story. Dislike all you want, bitches. And nobody can say I wouldn't do that because I've done that already on my own channel and fucking lost 100 subs or whatever. Hey, I'll talk to you later, guy. Take care.
All right,
man.
yeah.
Bye-bye.
You too.
Good call. Do I have time to take one more? I want to take somebody who's never been on before. C-Man. C-Man, I've heard bad things about you.
You've heard bad things about me?
Yes.
Like what?
I can't remember, but your name's floated around my stratosphere, and there's something I forget. I don't even remember what it was. So,
dude, we're both seamen. How can I be bad? Like, we're tight, bro.
I don't know, because your name is C-Man. Ha farty hardy fucking har. I don't know.
Oh, sweet. Wow. I guess I could have just, took my first name and added the first letter of my last name. Just did that.
No, you just had to make a fucking jizz pun. Yeah. All right?
So, what's wrong with that?
I have a very good reason for not fucking using my real name. Or, first of all, look, everybody thinks I'm too old to be doing this anyway. If my name was, I don't know, what the fucking Dark Stalker 629. I think that would be really. Hey, Dark Stalker 629. I don't know. Hey, chat. What would my fucking handle, my gaming handle be?
I don't know. You're edgy enough for that name, though. I think you could fit it.
Dark Stalker. Everybody has stupid names, you know.
Hey, I heard something about you though.
What's that?
I heard that you're a real big fan of the band Rush.
That's probably where. No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, I suck. I hate them. I mean, I have respect for every one of them as musicians, and I vomit every time I hear them. You ever hear that song, The Trees? It's the most pretentious song in rock and roll history. I'm glad you brought this up because it's one of my favorite subjects. The Trees might be the worst rock and roll song ever fucking recorded. And for all you guys that are in the chat that don't know who Rush is, congratulations, you're a lot cooler than you were a fucking minute. You were cooler fucking 10 seconds ago when you didn't know who the fuck they were. Well, they wrote a song called The Trees, right? And it is the most, just go listen to it. It's obnoxious, right? And it's about these plants that grow and they grow, and the trees grow over there and they block their light, and the trees scream oppression, and it's just the gayest shit ever. Ever, fucking ever.
Dave literally said that he told me to bring this up to you.
The trees.
And he said you would say that exact line, and I was not disappointed.
It's true. The fucking Trees is the worst rock and roll song ever recorded. I can stomach Roll the Bones. I do kind of dig that song because it reminds me of like when I fucking the court removed me from my mother and put me with my father. Like those are good old days, like back in 1990, and that's about the time Roll the Bones came out. So I remember that song. So I have kind of a happy memory with Roll the Bones. And by the way, I do think Neil Peart is the greatest drummer of all time. I'm not kidding you.
Yeah.
But I can't stand that fucking band. I can't.
No,
stand
I can't
stand Geddy Lee's voice. I can't stand Geddy Lee's voice. I think that the stuff they sing about they're almost as pretentious as the Who, and that's some saying. Some shit.
Fuck the Who. Fuck the
Who. People try to put us down, talking about my generation. The trees scream oppression. I hate that shit.
Tommy, did you ever have a potential singing career, like a collab with Real Talk? That'd be pretty dope.
I could if you wrote me some rhymes, I could.
Do you want a rap battle? No,
I couldn't rap. I can't freestyle. So.
Oh, come on, dude.
I know a lot of words.
Try it. You could do it.
No, I'm gonna embarrass myself. If I can just.
What if I go first and then you go?
What if I go first? Are you fucking a Canadian?
No, dude. I'm like 2 hours outside of Pittsburgh.
Oh, that's right. You got that. Say creek.
Creek.
Crick.
Yeah, I used to say crick when I was a kid. But...
You gotta go to the creek and catch some frogs. The crick.
Hey, you're from Jersey. Why are you talking shit, bro?
Yeah, I know, because your accent's stupid. Mine's cool.
Your accent's stupid.
My accent's cool. Fucking
No, it's not.
My accent is sold The Sopranos. So fuck off.
I was just getting ready to make a Tony Soprano joke.
Yeah, that's right. That's way cooler than the Crick and Rolling Rock.
No, it's not.
Yeah, the
no, dude, Crick's dope.
Rolling Rock. I like to fuck it. You know what I like to do when you're at the Crick catching frogs? I like to come behind you with a big green bottle of Rolling Rock and smash you over the head. And if you try to think getting up, I'd stab you with it. How about that? You and your Crick. A lot of blood running in the Crick. That's how I feel.
Tommy, I worry about your mental health, dude.
Why do you worry about it? You're nowhere near here. I say some fucked up shit. You're right. You better stay away from me.
Yeah, but like,
go catch your
you
frogs
might come from me.
I hate Pennsylvania. I hate that state.
What? I hate it too. It sucks.
Really?
Like we had the most fucking bipolar weather.
I wish Jersey could open up, sort of like a mouth, and then Pennsylvania would just shoot out and float all the way to Africa.
I don't want to go to Africa, dude. I like food. What the fuck?
Jersey opens up, and then, that's what Bret Hart said. It's the armpit in the United States, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, well, Bret Hart bitches about literally everything in fucking existence, so I don't really take what he says seriously.
He had a stroke. Give him a break. It's a great champion.
Yeah, but he was always a cunt. Like he was always like that.
Nobody threw a punch like Bret Hart, pal. You shame you.
Well, I'm not denying his wrestling factor. I'm just saying
one of the greatest
he's a cunt.
wrestlers of all time. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you?
Dude, it's Bret Hart. Like
Bret Hart is the greatest champion of all time. You know what? And you know who else agrees with me is
You're a loser. You're a loser.
Grosscore agrees with me.
Be a loser, kiddo.
He's mad.
Why? Yeah, but Grosscore's a loser. He's a loser.
He's not a loser. He's not a loser. That guy.
He is famous, though.
We don't care about your runny nose. We don't care about your head. Oh, God. He's a guy that could kick my ass. I'd be terrified of him. You know that?
I'd be terrified of Grosscore, too.
Grosscore scares me. I'll be honest with you.
He's fucking wild, man.
He is wild, man. All right, I had enough of you, C-man.
All right, take it easy.
Take care, buddy. All right, everybody. I hope some news happens tomorrow. Thank you so much for your time, for all your phone calls. I'm done, I think. Hopefully I'll actually get to work tomorrow and not have to babysit my kid. I'll get him off. And, yeah, I've had it. Where's the intro button? All right, everybody. Have a good night. Tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's Shot from the Point all the way to Thursday. And, I don't know, maybe Friday, too. Oh, stop everything. Stop fucking everything. I forgot to talk about this. Wednesday. Uber danger. Not kidding. Uber danger. Wednesday. Don't forget it, bitch. Uber danger. Wednesday.
The almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-Town, the King's home, slapping fives, black stones. 6 Mile to danger zones, bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated, the evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe, here's a headline.